Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall says 2 minutes past 10 on Thursday night. There it is behind me, the story of Blarney Woolen Mills. I'm in the Blarney Woolen Mills Hotel in Blarney, in the Rebel County, down with the Langers. Didn't meet any of them yet. It was too late to go out and have this up. I had planned to go round to that pub that I was in before. I met a great character. But I'm here again tomorrow night, so I might do it. Was out of the cot early this morning, 5 to 6. Feeling not bad at all. Coughed up a good bit of stuff. Them little steroid tablets that bring paint off a gate. So that's what I needed the last few days. So I rang the quack and he had them sent out yesterday to me. So antibiotics as well. So feeling better. Probably didn't nip it in the bud in time. That was the problem, being away from home. So I won't use them all. I might save a couple just for fear of frost again. When I go through probably 3/4 of the course. I'm being the doctor now. Went to Dublin, was in Dublin for 9 o'clock, picked up 6 people. The 3 of them were in Ireland before, 3 of them weren't. They're from North Carolina, but they've lived in different places in America. Great bunch. Mixed age crowd. We went onto Kilkenny first. Kilkenny Castle and the cathedral, and walked up and down the town. The Arts Festival was on. There was bagpipers playing. We threw them a few quid into the bucket. Good solid bagpipes. I used to play the bagpipes when I was 12 to 18 myself, many moons ago. I wouldn't have the wind to do it now. I'd have to go on the other ones, but I mightn't be able to play them either. They're more difficult Dillian pipes. We went on from there. So is the Drohans ready in Dashaland? We went on towards Waterford and branched off to Dungarvan. I gave a version of my old Dungarvan Oak as we landed in by the sea, and we ate in the moorings. Well, I did. I had the roast beef because I looked at the menu and it put the hunger on me. They went into the place next door because they wanted a table outside. But then it got cold on them, so they had inside. They only had sandwich, and some of them had ice cream, I think, or something. But I got the full whack anyway, and good stuff. I didn't have dessert because I was looking for them. I went looking for them at the time. So went from there then on to Youghal, and they're getting ready there for the Ironman at the weekend. So there was a lot of traffic problems. So we got halfway up the town and it went off to the left and doubled back, and we headed for Middleton. They're whiskey drinkers, these guys, and they know their stuff. They went on wine trips in Italy and some other place in Hungary before, and some other place in Spain. So that good crack with their Jameson and the new hot order, the ones that was 15 years of age and 18 and 25 years, the deer bottles. So they're in good fettle in. So there was a lot of road. There was a road closed, and the parkway was closed, and it was backed up with traffic. So Mary brought us round the country, but at least we're moving, and we got to Blarney. I think it was about 6:30, 6:15. I was in Middleton when we just arrived about 3 or 4 minutes past 4. They're doing a renovation works there as well, making it look more splendid than it was in the Jameson Brewery. So I got to see that race with Oisin Murphy. So Oisin was listening last night, and he heeded the advice. Don't complicate it. Bounce it out and be in the right position. My first impression was 10 yards from the line that he was going to hold on, and as it flew past the post, I said we're done by a nose. So relieved somewhat, I suppose, to get a dead heat. So it was better to get a dead heat than for anyone that had doubles done or whatever. But it was a good race. Both of them will win races again, I think. So we'll keep both of them on side. And then Royal Eagle won in, as I expected him nearly to. If you ran to the forum that he showed, likes that track, won there before. Hosed up. He was 5-2 last night. I think he returned at 2-1. And then Hard Target, he went up £3 for being second the last time, and he went up £1 for a previous run. So that £4 done him on a horse that had went down £6 or £7, lightly raced. So a bit unlucky with him, but I think we'll have to leave him now. He won for us before at a nice price. I think he was 8-1 that time, so we'll leave him out. I was at the file tomorrow. God, Epsom and Newbury and Newmarket is a minefield tomorrow. I couldn't get anything out of it at all. I got 3. A couple of them has shortened up. And I've won 8-1 each way. I'll get out of the way. Oh yeah, we're off to, we don't know what the plan is for the morning yet. Maybe Cove and Kinsale and whatever. But good day on the road today. There's a Fillies and Mares Group 3 race in Cork tomorrow. There's a few 3-year-olds at the head of the betting. It takes a good 4-year-old to win this, carrying the penalty of the age. Rumbles of Thunder, a 4-year-old last year, that was above average, and Ternawa won it twice, first as a 3-year-old in 2019 and one as a 4-year-old in 2020, above average. And you have to go back to Sapphire for Dermot Weld, the other 4-year-old, and that was in 2012. All the rest have been 3-year-olds, including 2 years ago La Petite Coco for Pat Toomey, who's or Paddy Toomey, who's one of the last 2 years. He, on the figures, and the figures what I go by, and if they're in form, Boogie Woogie is rated 108, and the nearest one to it in the market is Shamida, rated 102. It's getting £3 instead of giving it 6. So that's a £9 swing. First time cheek pieces. Ran in France the last time in a group 3. And to that, the distance. They pulled nicely away from the field.
It's Ottery and Butson Murtzabayev who goes past Boogie Woogie, who's fighting back on the inner. These two are way clear of the others, but it's on the near side. Ottery, who's got the upper hand, pulls away, goes on to win it by a couple of lengths from Boogie Woogie in second, and Ongaleave a long way back.
I think you're into a good one there, you would think. So it opened up 5-2 earlier. It's still 9-4 with the green bookie. Into 7-4 with 365. They're gone very skimpy with their prices since they stopped guaranteeing the odds the night before. They're gone short now, with too short with than the system they used to have. There's another race tomorrow that a horse, I think everything should be sort of right, is a Mark Prescott trained Brave Knight. Prescott is tipping along nicely. This was 15G earlier. Come on here. But it won on Good to Ferrum. First run this year. Big gamble. Typical Mark Prescott. One that handbrake on last year. 100-1, 66-1, 50-1. Then powdered him to 11-4 favourite. Won on Good to Ferrum. Went up £5. Didn't run that well in Leicester. Didn't run that well. Well, good enough, but they were higher. They were class 4s. But the last day when it stayed on, this is in the yellow and the black.
Lead
from Cool Party. Hidden Story is now been shaken up in the royal blue. Another run is now looking to begin his effort. Brave Knight is under pressure and trying to close. They're inside the final quarter mile, and it's nothing to see who has the lead. Cool Party tries to rally in the red silks. Brave Knight begins to get going now under Thorhammer Hansen in the black and yellow, but it's nothing to see is the one to peg back as they head inside the final furlong. It's nothing to see. Brave Knight trying hard in second place, still has a length and a half to find. They've got right away from Cool Party on the run for the line. It's nothing to see, holding off the challenger Brave Knight, and nothing to...
There's the winner is suited, the conditions suited to get an easier lead out in front. He had a bit left. He had to come from too far back. Soft to heavy ground that day. Back, I prefer if there's a furlong. Well, it's nearly a mile 6 if there's a 2 mile race. So hopefully Luke Morris can do that. That could be a double for people as well tomorrow. And then in Tramore, as the locals call it, there's a horse there that is a bit of interest to me, is Inforapenney. Mark Fahey won for 2 in the last 14 days, and Mark McDonough, who was on the winner tonight there, that beat her target, he's 4 for 14. Will they be adjusted a bit after tonight? But if you look at his form, he's 97 now, only a 7-year-old. He won in Bellewstown last year off 91, and Mark McDonough was riding him, and he had been third on him in Roscommon prior to that at 2 miles. The 2.5 mile suits him. He was third first time out there in June after a long break behind Movie King. We were on Movie King that day. I don't know, did it go left-handed in Wexford suit, but something was wrong anyway. But it came back sort of to form the last day in Bellewstown again. But he's a lazy sort of a lump, and this is him there now at the back of what we see in the picture. And yet he runs on well, but he needs a lot of stoking up. You need 2 plants for this lad.
And then Hidalgo de Mock continues to get closer, now going by Queenie Newall and make the switch and in for a penny as they straighten up and head for home. Joshua Chamberlain to in second, top line Tommy. Sir Paulette now third with our Bobby. In behind is Casarina Gold, and Hidalgo de Mock is catching the eye as they jump to third last. And it's Joshua Chamberlain stepped out of Tommy Ronnie, did well to pick him off the ground. Top line Tommy, Sir Paulette. Sir Paulette hits the front to our Bobby. Top line Tommy, Hidalgo the Mott looks the biggest danger in the wing mirrors of Sir Paulette as they head down towards the second last. Sir Paulette, our Bobby. Then comes Hidalgo de Mott and top line Tommy. Our Bobby takes over to Sir Paulette. Hidalgo de Mott, no questions asked thus far. Our Bobby to Hidalgo de Mott. Sir Paulette, top line Tommy, and then comes in for a penny down towards the final hurdle. And it's our Bobby to Hidalgo de Mott. Sir Paulette, top line Tommy, in for a penny over the road crossing. And it's our Bobby to in second, Hidalgo de Mott. And it's our Bobby finding more. Hidalgo de Mott is beginning to run on, but our Bobby has an up his sleeve. Our Bobby scores second, Hidalgo de Mott. Third in for a penny, then comes Sir Paulette, top line.
He jumped the last in 6th position. He was the 8th before that. It's extra furlong tomorrow, and back to a jockey that knows him fairly well. Paying 5 places there. I thought 8 to 1 was a bit of value there. Hopefully, at least he'll get placed anyway. So, Shane. The rest of the cars, I couldn't find anything at all on the flat. The only one thing that, and I did say it before, there's a race in him, is in tomorrow evening at Thirsk, the 6:35. Nomadic Empire is out again, and it could be the evening for him. There is a race in him for sure, but so we might back him tomorrow evening. I think he's down a pound again. He has ability, but it's just he's slow starting and he can finish like a train at times. Anyway, bash the bookies, over and out.